Well, game week at last, and Oronde Gadsden is with us. And what's that feel like, Oronde, to actually, I can see the smile there, get to an actual game?
This is what we've just been preparing for ever since December 29th, ever since our last game was played. I think we've just been preparing for this moment, this season, and, we always want to open up great with the first game.
Feels like a lot of people, can get caught up in preseason hype and accolades and all that. You've got every All-American and All-Conference thing. Do you notice that stuff? Does it affect you at all?
Yeah, I noticed it, but it don't really mean nothing because it's just preseason. I mean, you can give preseason awards to anybody, but they got to go earn it during the season.
Do you sense your teammates getting excited for you anyway?
Yeah, they get excited. They talk about it, all that, but they also know. I tell them, and they also know. You got to go get it done in the season. Like, we can call ourselves preseason national champions, but we got to go do it in the season. We got to go win the national championship, which is whatever team wants to do.
Everyone's undefeated until the games start, right? It's here we got Colgate this week, and I'd say in this week last year, talking defensive game plans against you guys, it was Sean Tucker, and then we learned about you. This year, people know about you. How's that going to change for you? Do you think to start this season where it's not loaded up to stop Sean?
It might be a little different for the first couple games, but I guarantee you, some dudes in the receiver group, some dudes in the running back room, they definitely gonna pop out, and they're gonna have some other things to worry about.
Yeah, that's what we saw last season with you, and right off the bat. So let's go through some of those guys. We see Damian Alford. He's got the captain now. He's got the number 5. How ready is he for a big year?
I think he's improved tremendously since last year. I think his hands have gotten a lot better. His routes are a lot smoother, and he can run. Everyone knows he can run. Big 6'6" guy. He got long legs, can stride long. But he's definitely gotten better from last year. I expect big things from him. I think a lot of people expect big things from him this year.
Yeah, you're a guy. You know all the technical aspects of wideout. He was, deep threat. Big, fast. How hard is it to learn that other stuff, that intricate stuff?
Yeah, it is kind of hard learning how to play like that. Maybe I don't know if it's raised how he was playing how he was raised type of thing, but one thing about it is you could always be tall and play like a small dude. A small dude cannot be small. He can play like a small dude but can't play tall.
Yeah, nobody gets to be 6'6" just because, not that you're a small guy, but he's towering over everybody. Zay Jones is a guy, I think he was ready for a year last year, right? Then he gets hurt early. How much is he chomping at the bit and ready to go?
Just making sure everything's right with him, making sure none of his injuries are ever going to come back again. No shoulder, nothing like that to take him out the season. I think that really, that hiatus for him, it kind of broke him down a little bit at first, but he got into spring practice and he grew from that. I think he really got better.
He added to it here and ready to go. And I want to ask you about this guy, Donovan Brown. We know Trevor Payne, he's banged up a little bit. He's in the starting lineup this week. He's not a guy we've really seen or heard from. You guys know about him. What does he bring to your team?
He blazing fast. I think his routes are one of the best in the whole group. I think he's just a playmaker. If you put him out there, put him like me. If you put him at any position, he's gonna go make a play. It don't matter. You can put him at quarterback, and he got the confidence to back it up too. He think he good at everything. It don't matter. Hockey, baseball, soccer. It don't matter.
All right. If you guys end up in a hockey match, we'll get him the pucks. Yeah. He's from Canada. He probably must be good at hockey too. Huh?
Probably might be the only dude who know how to skate in the group.
Exactly. Required from the guys north of the border. Garrett Schrader, missed the spring, was working back in during camp. What do you think that allowed him to do, and what have you seen from him as he worked his way back?
I think like Coach said, it gave him a lot of mental reps. He just got to see what the receivers were like. We ain't really gaining no one new. We got 2 new receivers over the summer, Daryl Gill and Bryce Cahoon. But after that, I don't think he wasn't really doing too much throwing. But I think he's getting familiar with everyone, in the second year, just trying to get it to click.
And obviously, if all things go right, he's there all year. All things don't always go right. So Carlos got more time. Braden Davis is in and new to you guys and got more time. What do you think that allowed them to accomplish, in case of emergency this year?
I think they also got to build with the receivers, just like I said before. And, like Carlos is one of those Anthony Richardson type guys. Like, his ability is through the roof. Like, if you just look at him on paper, like, talk about him, you see him in practice, he's a freak out there.
Colgate here this week. It's easy to overlook these FCS opponents. We know it's been drilled in your head not to. How do you approach a game like this?
Like Coach Nunn say, we want to approach every game like we play in Georgia. We want to approach every game like we play in number 1 team. Don't matter who it is. just play them the same, treat them the same. We're going to look at the film the same. Everything's the same as if we was playing the number one team. We're playing the 2019 LSU team, 2001 Miami Hurricanes team. We're playing the best team we can play.
All right, those are good teams. 01 Miami's the best team I've ever seen, Oronde.
I agree with that.
All right, 4 o'clock Saturday, you're running out of the tunnel. What do you think the feeling in your body will be like then?
I don't think it'll be like my freshman year, a little nervous and stuff. I think it'll be nervous just for like the first snap as usual, but after that we get it going. I think I'll be ready to go. We'll get the fans going. I mean, the dome's gonna be packed, so it's gonna feel good.
All right, looking forward to it, man, and good luck this week.